Hi guys, so I will answer his questions is about two sections. One is critical thinking. And let's get started. Do you agree with the author that frugal living does not deprivations? Why or why not? So I think I do agree with the author that frugal living is does not equate to deprivations. Frugal living is about making intentional and thoughtful financial choices that align with one's priorities. So it's also involve cutting back unnecessary expenses and while we still enjoying a fulfilling life. For example, rather than just purchasing designer items, luxury items, the frugal person might choose an alternative choice with a lower price, but the like as the best of cost opportunity with a quality alternatives at a lower price or buy them secondhand. So I think this approach does not deny them comfort or joy. Rather, I think it creates opportunity to save money for meaningful goals like travels, retirements, or emergencies too. So deprivations, on the other hand, I think that suggests a lack of basic, re- mm, like basic necessities and complete restrictions, um, which is not the essence of frugalities. Frugalities is about prioritizations and also the resourcefulness rather than self-imposed suffering. So let's get move on to the next questions. The essay mentions that frugal living can be misunderstood as being cheap. How can one address these misconceptions in daily life? So to address the misconceptions that frugal living is synonym to being cheap, one can focus on qualities and purpose when making financial decisions. Um, for example, a frugal person avoids overspending, but invests in items and experiences that add to the long-term value. Uh, for example, rather than um, buying clothes and design bags, I would rather invest that into my education, for example. And it is important to communicate the reasoning behind the choices, such as buying a durable products over disposable ones. So meal prepping to save money and eat healthily or avoid impulse purchases. Um, uh, and also um, purchases to reach a bigger and more meaningful goals. Frugal individuals, I think, um, frugal individuals should emphasize that they are not cutting corners, but rather making deliberate and they should and the efficient use of their resources and allocated how they allocated them. um, Sharing stories of how frugality has led to finance freedom and less stress, greater opportunities can also reshape how people perceive it. So yeah, that's all. The third question: what challenges might someone face when transitioning to frugal lifestyle? So I think that transitioning to a frugal lifestyle can be quite challenging, particularly in consumer-driven societies where the spendings is often equated with happiness or success. Um, mm, so one of the major challenges is overcoming the habits of impulsive spending, or also known as FOMO, the fear of missing out. When friends and peers may live more like more extravagant, and extravagancy, yeah, and social pressures can make frugality feel like isolating and lonely. Um, Also, they can feel kind of difficult to um, make new friends or log in into the circle of relationships. All the challenges is also learning to like curve their budgeting, meal planning, or identify better alternatives for goods and services. People may struggle to different like distinguish between one and needs initially. Yeah. So additionally, I think those with families or like independence might face resistance when making changes to household spending habits. So I think that staying motivated and be like consistent while balancing a frugal lifestyle with enjoying life with more pleasure require a lot of self-discipline and long-term thinking about it. So yeah, move on to the second sections, application-based questions. So can you think a personal example where frugal living benefit you or someone you know?